Mm-mm. Bugs, it's Roslynn back at you one more again. I hope everybody is doing blessed. I'm doing blessed and highly favored, and definitely hope the same for you. And if this is your first time stopping by my channel, much love to you and welcome. And to my returning subs, my growing extended beautiful family, as always, thank you so much for the love and support. It is truly, truly appreciated. So, with that being said, much love to all. Namaste, love and blessings, love and light. And many blessings are definitely coming your way. And if you've been watching my videos for a while and have not already, please drop a line. I would love the chance to get to know you as much as you're getting to know me. And if you feel like the videos just give you a good vibe, you resonate with it, give a thumbs up and share. It would be greatly appreciated. Sending so much love, light towards your way. Anybody who's going through anything, I'm sending so much vibes, uplifting towards you to stay current on your path. Okay, you keep going. Be dedicated, motivated, persistent, and consistent with yourself. Okay. No matter what you're going through, if you got to take a pause for the cause, you do that, but you get right back on. Okay. Anybody who's coming in with nefarious vibes or sending ungodly vibrations towards my way, anything to seek, destroy, distract, or whatever, divide, I'm sending that back towards you a million times fold. Return back to center, rebuke in the name of Jesus. Everything is blessed, highly protected, loved, and extremely guided. The video I'm doing today is called Twin Flame 101 Heyokas Confusion of Confession is the chaos that creates clarity. That's a lot of C's, and it's all in the power of change. Change, it would be different things where it's like maybe I'm not paying attention enough, or maybe I need to allow myself to shift where my focus is, shift where my energy is being placed on. Different things is taking place. Y'all, I forgot to say, I had to go live stream mode. Right now I can't, it's for a certain reason on the reason why I can't be able to do my videos upload. So, I had to do, there's always a way around different things. So I had to make my videos live. So I apologize for the picture quality, or if things get stuck or, drags or anything like that. I do apologize for that. But this is the only way I can make my videos right now. It's trying to be hindrance towards me, but I'm gonna still push it out anyway. And that's right there, true confession. I had to be able to allow myself to keep going, even when things get rough. Automatic reaction. You may recoil. And I forgot what was that spiritual. Oh my God, I forgot that channel where they say a lot of times when we get in our uncomfortability, we have a problem with recoiling and going back towards old ways. And those are the different things that universe don't want you going through. These would be the different things where it's finding the ultimate power within yourself. Knowing you that true warrior within many things. They did not place this type of what is it? God, dog, what is this? Dang, I forgot the word I want to use for it. Assignment. They did not assign you towards a situation that they knew was going to be an ultimate fail for you. It's not easy to be who we are. It's not easy to be able to go through the things that we go through. But it wasn't meant to be. This is different things where it shows dedication towards yourself. Different things that will uplift you in ways you never seen coming. Different ways, different things is taking place into your life where you're entitled to grow. You're entitled to be able to change, uplift yourself. Your spiritual transition is nobody's business. You don't even have to explain why you're doing this. Who won't want to stay the same? A lot of things will bring confusion into your life to be that confession. If you're going through a lot of confusion, you didn't bring it on yourself. That's a confession. It's just like this is chaos. But it'll bring clarity when you start working hard for it. A lot of truth will come into matter. Different things like I was talking about in my first video I put before that. Hopefully you'll be able to see it. I'll put the link in the description box below. It's about me telling a story. It's like story time. It's not about um, you know talking direct about what I was going through, but go into certain detail about different things that I've gone through, just to be able to help a lot of people that are going through very strenuous hardship that you may not feel a way out of it. There's different things that's taking place into your life that it may be feeling like, okay, I'm never going to get out of this situation. We have to, and it'll be just things that we have to really change our mindset on how we're going through that. If you keep saying, I'm never going to get out of this, you're creating that reality for yourself, which the devil and enemies are hoping you're doing. Oh, I'm never going to be successful in life. We have to be able to change that mindset. These are the different things you're going through to create ultimate success that you already had within you. You had to be able to just see it yourself. You're meeting yourself halfway and being able to turn from the old you to the new you. That is a whole mission within itself. Him, like Himmy, not homie, but Himmy. You're really going through some different stuff into your life, and it's easy being that old person you were. It's easy to be in that lack of mindset. It's easy to be able to do different stuff like that, but it's just at that time where we have to be at that point where you have access to what you allow yourself to be open to, basically, you know and those are the different things that will be into your life where you're reading your own story towards yourself, but it's up to you to be able to change the versions that you need to change the versions to. It's just like your author of your life. Every day is a different page that you're writing. Today I'm gonna set a positivity vibe that no matter what goes on my way, I'm gonna still take charge. I'm gonna still go ahead and move through it, even if it's something that feel like it's, oh God, this is gonna be a setback. Just being able to say pull through, put in a minus, positive mindset. What is it trying to tell me? What it is, just keep pushing. Don't give up on yourself. You know, this is something that is going to, recognize the power in you that's empowering me to be able to seek that. Different things may go around that's out of my control. If it's out of my control, I have to just be able to let go and know in the universe and God, got, a hold of that. It'll be different things that's taking place into your life that that is going through changes, that you're going through different levels, you're leveling up in different ways you didn't know. The new level, different devil. You're going to go through different changes into your life that's being very uncomfortable, because if you're going through some stuff that's very uncomfortable right now, it'll let you know you're in a level up mindset, because it's just like you're by yourself. These are the different things you had to be able to be able to seek your oneself. You had different distractions where you may have been around a lot of people, and it's just like, God, why are you isolating me, putting in solitude? This is punishment. And there are times that you feel like punishment, but this is not what punishment is. It's just like, even through those separations of disconnections, this is that time I need you to stay focused on you right now. You have poured into everybody's cup. Now it's time to pour back into your own. There'll be different times I'll step back from social media. I really don't post really on my own. Matter of fact, I don't post on my other social medias. There'll be different times where I'll see people coming in. I'm like, oh Lord, I don't post anything if this is what you're trying to, eavesdrop for. It'll be a lot of times people, you have to understand, especially when you're on that vibe of a whole new journey. There's a lot of people that'll be curious about you. Some in a very good way. It's like, dang, their energy is very vibe. I'm vibing with that. I'm vibing with that vibe they got. They're really showing me, I've been going through some different things, and this person, they understand my setbacks. They understand my confusion. There'll be a lot of people I can tell people things, tell things to different people, and they just don't understand. And it'll be those different vibes that are telling you, you got what it takes. There'll be very different, very different things that, when like I said, a lot of time your life will attract a lot of things into your life, whether it's good or bad, happy or sad, peaceful or very dramatic, chaotic and clarity, calmness, all those different things that balances out, but we need both to be able to, transform. And those are the different things that's taking place into your life, and be like, dang, I needed this in my life. I needed, these different things that took place into my life. This is growth. The sustenance is like food to the soul. If I didn't go through this, you're going through these different things like there's for a reason. Because a lot of times they're like, oh, I'm being attacked. I'm doing this. I'm being shadow banned. I'm being blacklisted. I'm being this. Nobody's not seeing me. Nobody's not hearing me. Because these are the different things that comes into place where it can feel that way. But even different times, you had to be hidden for a certain extent of time. People couldn't know who you were, know really who you were. There's a lot of times enemy will know exactly who you are and want to make sure that that is very well hidden. They don't want to do that. This is a whistleblower. This may be a truth teller. This is a generational curse breaker. We can't have that. Any kind of change in this life is going to send chaos to us. There'll be times where, there's people out there that's okay with just being a being. There'll be those times where you may be okay with being, but this is not where your soul mission is. This is not what that is. You're created to, a lot of times you may have gone through ultimate tragedy, trauma into your life. They'll awaken you in ways where it could have really took you out, it could have really destroyed you. But this will be on that mission of purpose. It's like when I first started, I went through all that, went constant nervous breakdowns, and it was just really bad. It was just really bad. But then it's just like where I see everything was meant to take place. This was all part of the plan. This was all a part of the plan. And it's gonna get chaotic for you. When you're going through that metamorphosis of change, it can get very chaotic, and it will be those different things that'll take place into your life that will really send you down a downward spiral. But these will be those things that place you in darkness. But this is a seed of yours, and any kind of seed that you place as a flower, it eventually blooms. And sometimes it can bloom in places there's flowers that shouldn't even be able to survive, but yet you have. There'll be different times. It's just like, I've even said, God, like, this pain is so great. Why won't you just give me that gift of where I don't get up? Be a lot of people's blessing, but it'll be just like, no, that's not your life. That's not your outcome. These are different things that you're taking place into your life that will really help you grow. These will different things in your life that you will see that was very traumatic for you, very hard, very unforgivable. You will see this is something as a blessing to you. And I'm looking at God, should I slap you now or later? And they were like, nah, you don't want to do that. You already in some mess. You ain't trying to make that mess worse. This is something that's going to make you grow. You do not want him to be that lesson for you. You be set example for real. And a lot of times you are set as example. Being able to see this person has gone through so many different things in their life. You went through neglect, hurt, pain. You really weren't set in love. You may have been that person where you felt like neglect and abandonment, abuse was love. I did. I thought that's how love was. Like, love had to come hard for me. Then it had to be at that point where, shoot, I had to place love into myself. I know my worth. I had to be able to find it. you know Within that, no, I'm not dealing with that. No, I'm not settling for this. No, my standards keep going higher. If you can't meet me where I'm at or take me to the next level, we just can't tussle. We can't vibe. We can't even mesh. We can't even talk. And if it is, it's very short. This and this and that. Okay, all right, gotta go. You can't have no intellectual conversation with stuff like that. But it'll be just those different things that even you have to even just celebrate your tiny victories, where it's just like, now I know my worth. Gonna be different things will come in and try to test that. Do you love yourself, or you gonna allow this situation, this confusion, to take you out your peace? Are you gonna stand strong for yourself? Are you gonna speak, stay in your ground? Are you gonna ground yourself? Are you gonna speak your truth? Are you going to be very tight-lipped and uncomfortable because you don't want to start an argument? There'll be a lot of times where your truth is just going to hurt people. If that's not your intention to be able to do, you do that. I tell people, if you're going through something in your life where there's a great deal of individuals that hurt you, and this is something you have to be able to speak out to be in your peace. This is something, and it's sad because when I'm feeling this energy, I feel it heavy, and it's not just amongst myself. There's a lot of people that went out here and went through, a lot of abuse. And I'm not getting into certain things like that because on YouTube you can insert certain words, but in so many different ways you have gone through mistreatment, say that mistreatment, and there'll be different times where, I've heard Roz, I don't want to talk about that because I'm scared that some people may stumble upon that has done this. I said, what happened, right? Are you grown? Do they have access to you like that anymore? No. Or even if they do have access like that to you anymore, do they have a certain amount of access? But it would be, sometimes it's out of your hands. Your hands are tied, in certain situations where you have no choice but to deal with that. But there'll be just times where that will be your way of finding your way out of it when you're in it, where it feels like you have no way out. That's your way to go within to find your way out. You go through that. I tell people, don't bite your tongue about that. There'll be certain things where people, if anything, where people don't want the truth to be known on how they mistreated you, they already know what they did wasn't right. What they did was not right, and they don't want that to be out. They should have thought about that before they did it. Keep evolving. Keep telling your truth. You know, keep allowing people to know this is what I went through. These are the different things I'm overcoming. These are the different things I struggle with. I struggle with trust issues. I struggle with love, different things like that. There'll be a lot of list of things that people talk about when it comes to that. I'm not just talking about me. I'm talking about there's a lot of things. I wouldn't, it was hard for me to really trust people because I feel like if family did this to you, people that you loved and trust that you really allow um, to be vulnerable with, and they use that against you, what would a stranger do? And there'll be a lot of times where God will send people into your life and say, I'm gonna allow that person to do right by you. That person knows more about your truth than you will ever know. They live that themselves. There's a lot of people that I'll find out about, and it's just like when they tell me their story, I get choked up, and I'm just like, this is such a beautiful person, you know. And it'll be those are the ones that are blessed, because you can be that beautiful person that my nose itch. That's spiritual confirmation where you have gone through so much and you still are loving. We may have our little hiccups where we have anger management issues or whatever like that. But those are the ones when you have gone through so much great trauma like that and you can still be loving, you can still be generous. I was the type of person, I had everything taken from me. And if somebody needed a shirt off my back, I said, just let me keep my bra. Okay? Just let me do that. Thelma and Louise got to be able to stay intact. Okay? We can't be running around there like that. That's not cute. Be those things. Or there was times I would cry because I wasn't able to give enough and that was all I had. And I would go somewhere and I cry because I knew about that situation. It was like a prideful thing. Like, I don't want to stand out here and ask nobody for food. I don't want nobody knowing that I got an issue, especially if you're sitting out there with kids. you know. I'll be seeing many people will pass by and be having a lump sum of money in their pocket, be like, oh, that ain't my problem. Be that one person that, God will send that energy towards you and say, see that person, you know. And there'll be different times that I did that. And it'll make me feel so good about the rest of my day because I could have a real crappy day. And then I would see somebody going through that and they'll just be like, even if it was $2, or buying a meal for them or doing something like that, it made me feel very good. Just being able to know even when you don't have much, you still give out. And even though it'll be that's how your character is being seen because you're not posting it, you're not bragging about that, different stuff like that. But just being able to say, you feel good about that, you know and you're going through those different things where it is just like it is bringing clarity towards you in the midst of confusion. Going through change is not easy. Healing is not easy. Facing your fears. I'm sending God blessing vibes towards your way, the alchemy of Lord Jesus Christ. I'm sending that towards your way. You're going through different things in your life where you're really trying to understand why I have to go through this. And it'll be those different things where you're understanding, you're creating clarity through that. So, I gotta hit burp. That was confirmation right there. Going through it, but you're going through those different things where change is taking place. You're manifesting a lot through that change. You're manifesting your calmness, your alignment, your enlightenment, and all those different things is taking place into your life where this is something I needed. This is something I needed to grow. This is something I needed to take me towards that next level, even when I didn't realize that's where I was. You're going through things like that, and it just seemed like why the more I do, good or more I doing to place that change into my life, the harder it seems to get because you on a different level. And this is like where you gonna really have to come hard for yourself. Warriors don't never have no little petty any BS situations. You go through some real hard ones trying to figure out how the heck I just got out of one situation. Now you add five more. Yep, you're the Riddler. Okay, you are the ultimate Riddler. You're gonna find out all about these different things you done placed into life that you're gonna understand. I had to go through that. These are the different things, and I may say that a lot, but I mean those are the different things I can celebrate. I've gone through so many different things, even if I'm still in the midst of struggle. I see how there were certain situations that really brought me down, and that's where my main focus stayed. Instead of allowing myself, how am I allowing this to let me evolve? That's my question. How am I going to allow this to really strengthen me? This was supposed to be sent to make me weak. This is sent in my life to make me feel like there's nothing else good coming in my life, even though I'm pouring out so much abundance towards other people in very energetic forms. how you're not supposed to do that. Then it'll be just like, okay, just because you don't see it don't mean it's not happening for you. You don't know what God is building up for you. You may be in the midst of your blessing and don't even know it. Building blocks is forming for you because you took that chance to be, let me break away. And, because either you did it or God did it. When you went through that spiritual awakening, awakened something into your life, and anything that was not needed in your life or would have caused heavy damage, it was whisked away. The more you start doing that, you'll start knowing more and more different things will be pushing away from you. When you're changing towards that, because it'll open doors, you're making room for things that are going to be on that level with you. You're going to be on different things where you can be able to reciprocate what you're talking about. People will understand you and not sit up here and think, oh, you need a psych eval. These are the different things. People like being in that box. That's not for you. That's not what you're meant for. You're that person that's creating change into the world, even if it's just you. It's like, I'm just one person. I can't change the whole world, but no, just for you being in your truth, just for you telling people your story of experience. I always tell people, you don't know how much your experience of your story can be inspiring to inspire other people. You know, it was just like I said, the video I just did right before that. It's about being able to tell people I've gone through this, but this negative situation took place in my life. But let me tell you the positive of that certain problem I had. Let me tell you the positive I seen out of that, or the positive I created, or the positive I was guided to be able to take, or the positive I created to happen. Those are the different things that's taking place in a life where you're going through different changes in your life, and you may not see a pretty outcome for that. That's what the devil wants you to be able to see. He don't want you to see you glorified, you vindicated, you're heavily loved, you have always been extremely blessed. And that's what happens when the confusion will be the confession of chaos, ultimate chaos. That it's your choice to be able to make it, be able to find the clarity within that. So I hope you were able to resonate with the content of the video, y'all. Like I said, I apologize for the quality, but this is the only way I can do my videos right now. I have to be able to see around certain things that's trying to be blocked. So, I'm being able to move through this and being able to hope you'll be able to hear me. Even though you don't see me, as long as you get the message, that's pretty much what it is. So I hope you have a blessed, safe week. Please be safe and responsible for everything you do. I hope you enjoyed your Labor Day if you do celebrate that. Um, Even through social distancing, make sure you give out love, light, positivity, birth, vibes, frequencies. You never know. All those things can really take you a long way, and take people a long way. And just because you did that from the bottom of your heart, it's going to take you even further. Stay persistent and consistent on your life. Even though things may be hard for you right now, don't give up on yourself. Only thing is a failure is not to try. You don't want to live in regret because you gave up when things got really hard. These are the times you really need to persist. If you got to step back and change up the game plan, you do that. But do not give up on yourself. You keep being persistent and consistent. You know, the devil know your potential and your light, and so does the demons. Okay, so they don't want you to be able to find that out about yourself because you are more powerful than you give yourself credit for. So much love to you. Shalom. God bless. I say peace. I love y'all. you know Hey, stay blessed, stay solid, keep going. Peace.